His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa chaired the weekly cabinet meeting at Gudaibiya Palace. On His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's royal order to conclude the third session of the sixth legislative term of the Shura Council and the Council of Representatives, the Cabinet noted the achievements made within the framework of the fruitful cooperation between executive and legislative authorities, highlighting the importance of this partnership in supporting the progress of the Kingdom's comprehensive development. The Cabinet stressed the Kingdom's commitment to further coordination and cooperation between the executive and legislative authorities, in line with Bahraini citizens' aspirations. The Cabinet also welcomed His Majesty the King's meeting with the President of Syria, Ahmed al-Shara, which highlighted the strength of Bahraini-Syrian relations and the importance of enhancing cooperation across various sectors. The Cabinet extended its best wishes to President al-Shara for continued success in achieving the aspirations of the Syrian people. This follows the Cabinet's review of a report by the Minister of Foreign Affairs on the outcomes of the meeting. In celebration of International Nurses' Day, the Cabinet expressed its gratitude to the nurses across the Kingdom's healthcare sector, commending their vital contributions in advancing the Kingdom's healthcare system and the relentless dedication to providing quality patient care that aligns with international standards. The Cabinet welcomed the Kingdom's Pavilion receiving an award at the 19th International Architecture Exhibition, La Biennale di Venezia, in Venice, Italy. In this regard, the Cabinet highlighted that this achievement reflects the Kingdom's architectural vision in combating climate change. The Cabinet underscored the Kingdom's ongoing progress in enhancing health services in line with the international quality standards, noting the inauguration of the Maharik Special Healthcare Centre, a vital project contributing to the development of the Kingdom's healthcare system, established in cooperation with the Saudi Fund for Development. The Cabinet welcomed the Gulf-US Summit to be hosted by Saudi Arabia in Riyadh, expressing hopes for a successful outcome in strengthening regional security and stability and in deepening strategic partnerships and cooperation with the US. The Cabinet welcomed the US's announcement of a ceasefire agreement between India and Pakistan, lauding the diplomatic efforts of Saudi Arabia in this regard. The Cabinet then approved the following memorandums. A memorandum submitted by the Ministerial Committee for Financial and Economic Affairs and Fiscal Balance regarding the approval of a ministerial resolution on the regulations for exempting industrial materials from customs duties. A memorandum submitted by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs regarding a draft decree amending some provisions of the decree to establish the National Archives. A memorandum submitted by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs regarding a draft resolution regarding shared communication services. A memorandum submitted by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs regarding a draft agreement between the Government of Bahrain and the Government of Morocco regarding exemptions from visa requirements for holders of special and service passports. A memorandum submitted by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs and the Government's response to 5 proposals submitted by the Representatives' Council and a draft law submitted by the Shura Council. The Cabinet took note of the following reports: the outcomes of 2 official visits made by the Minister of Interior to Saudi Arabia and Jordan, the outcomes of the visit made by the Minister of Finance of Oman to Bahrain, the outcomes of the official visit made by the Minister of Sustainable Development and the Minister of Industry and Commerce to Malaysia, the outcomes of the visit made by the Minister of Education of Saudi Arabia to Bahrain, the outcomes of implementing some sports activities across public schools that contribute to further refining motor skills, especially individual sports, including darts, the outcomes of the Minister of Industry and Commerce's participation in a number of GCC ministerial meetings,